everyone. Actually it's like noontime. Let's see, 12:34, but I didn't record this morning because I was kind of in a hurry. We have an appointment to get an oil change on our truck at 2:30. So I had to go back to the DMV, and knowing DMVs, they take forever, like the lines, and depending on like who's there and all that stuff. Anyways, DMVs are just crazy. So I was like, if I want to, I wanted to be back at that house for like 1:30ish, so know that I'm here on time. So I was up since 7 a.m. Brielle woke up at 9, so then I got her ready and everything. So we went to the DMV, okay? This is where it gets really frustrating because I went yesterday and I only had my social security card, and they were like, oh, well, you need your birth certificate too. And I was like, okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow, blah, 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 like, I'll be back tomorrow. So I go back today. I have my military ID, my birth certificate, my social security card. I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. I can just simply get my license renewed in this state, okay? Okay, so I go through the whole thing. I got my picture taken, my vision test, I signed the papers and stuff, and then I go to sit down and she's like reviewing everything, and she's like, are you married? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, do you have your marriage license? And I was like, no. I was not told that I needed this. I don't know if they like expected me to be married or something because I look like a little girl. I don't know. So I was like, she was like, yeah, you're gonna, because your social security name is changed, it doesn't match my birth certificate because I did get married. She's like, you're gonna need to bring your marriage license now with everything else. So I was like, oh my goodness. So I was like, okay, thank you. And then I left. And of course they're closed tomorrow and Sunday. So it's like, oh my goodness. This is just like, no wonder why DMVs, like, no one likes them, because they take forever to just get a simple thing done. Because you're always missing something apparently, and it's like, oh my goodness. Can you let me slide on this one thing? But nope, they can't. So that was my morning. Well, yeah, we left at like 10 or 11ish, and now it's like 12:30. So now I wait here for Kevin to come get the truck and get the oil change, and yeah, we are gonna go from there. And Brielle's right next to me, of course, just chilling in her swing. Hey girl, you gonna say hi? Isn't that the cutest onesie? It has little bunny rabbits on it. Yeah, I know. She hasn't taken a nap yet, so I'm hoping that this will relax her. But she'll probably be up for another like few hours. I know, you're so silly. I love you. Her little dry skinny thing on top of her head seems to be doing much better. I didn't put much Aquaphor on it today. I only put a little bit on, but it doesn't seem too bad today. So I hope it goes away. And Duke's at the door again. It's too hot for you to go out there. I hope you know that. I just let you out. Yes. Yes. Kevin and I went, he left work a little early to bring us to get the truck and oil change, but then he had to go back to work, and he's still at work, and it's like 6:30. He's usually home by now, but yeah, so we just got the oil change for the truck, and then we actually went to Burger King because there's these new shakes out. It's gonna sound gross to probably some of you, but there's Lucky Charms flavor and Fruit Loops, and I got the Lucky Charms shake, and honestly it's really good. It basically literally just tastes like the cereal, and it's so yummy, but obviously it's bad for you, but I mean, you can splurge once in a while. Kevin got the Fruit Loops one, and he says it's good too, but I couldn't finish it only because my stomach started to hurt, and I did not want a stomach ache. And yeah, Brielle and I have been just playing on the floor waiting for Kevin to get home, but who knows when he'll be back. We were at that dealership getting an oil change. We were there from, it was at 2:30, but they didn't like work on it until whenever, and then we finally left at like 3:30ish, closer to 4 I want to say, and then we left, got our shakes, and then came back home. And I just want to give you guys a little update because on the whole trying to conceive baby number 2 situation. I know I haven't really talked about it much since like my first couple of videos in the beginning. You're cute, baby. But basically I have not gave Brielle a bottle since the last time I tried giving to her, which I don't even really remember when I tried to give her a bottle. I think it was like maybe a month ago or something. I don't really know. She hasn't had formula ever since, you know, the last time I gave her a bottle. I mean, she actually, the last time she had formula was so long ago, because whenever I would try to give her some, she wouldn't even drink the bottle like at all. She just doesn't like formula, well, Enfamil I should say. So we haven't even tried to really like wean her to formula, if that makes sense, because what I'm trying to say is from the looks of it, I think that I'm going to continue to breastfeed her until she's 1 year old, and when she's 1 year old I'm gonna start to wean her off of breast milk, and then when she turns 1 year old, I think that's when we're going to, you know, start trying again. And that is, she will be 5 months old in, I want to say like 2 weeks. So we have like 7 months to go until we most likely will start to try. I mean, it could be sooner than a year or later than a year, but pretty much I don't want to, you know, force her to like formula, because it's not really ideal. If she likes her breast milk and I'm producing enough for her and I enjoy breastfeeding her, then I'm going to continue until my 1 year goal. So that is a little update for you guys. We will go from there. I know I say that a lot as well, but it's the truth. It's like you gotta do it one step at a time. And when she's 6 months old, I'm stuck between wanting to do baby-led weaning or not. I'm not too sure, but if you guys have any advice, the only thing that's stopping me from wanting to do baby-led weaning is the fact that, you know, first-time moms are always worried about them choking and stuff, and I know the rule, like if it looks like they're gagging, don't like do anything to interrupt them learning how to like get it out of their mouth, if that makes sense. Unless like they're actually turning blue. I know all of that because I'm in a group on Facebook, a baby-led weaning group, and I read a lot of posts about mothers who do it and everything. So I'm making sure I'm very educated, but still in the back of my mind I'm like, I don't know. I may try it, but leave in the comments below if you have done baby-led weaning with your babies when they were 6 months or whenever you guys started, and how they liked it and how it went and all that stuff, because the more advice I can get and all that stuff, maybe you guys can convince me to start, because it's exciting. Like, I'm sure it's really fun, but she's only almost 5 months old anyway, so we still have a month to think about it. And plus I'm not going to start anything until Kevin gets back from where he's going in a few days. So that's that. We most likely won't be trying to have another baby until she's 1 year old. If it works out the way we're planning, she will most likely be pretty much almost 2 years old by the time we have another baby, or a little older, a little younger, but the goal is a year for breastfeeding anyways. I will keep you guys updated the more things are set in stone. I'm sorry if it seems always rambled, like everything you say is up in the air, like pretty much is, but you know, I hope that you guys want to stick with us throughout this little journey, because it's a journey. There's always gonna be bumps in the road, you know? It's never a straight path. There's always little curves, and which is how it is. So enough with me rambling. I will show you the pretty girl. Oh my gosh, when we were at the dealership, she wasn't mad or anything. She just found her voice, I think. So she's just yelling at everyone. And I'm like, sorry guys, that's just her way of saying hi. But she was super cute, like, just cute, just cute. Were you yelling at everyone saying hi? Say yeah, Mom. You're so cuckoo. You're supposed to be on there. What are you doing right there? What are you doing on the floor? You're supposed to be right there, silly girl. Oh, she's like, Mom, change my diaper. But I just did. Did you have fun today? Yeah, you look so cute in that onesie. You just waiting for Dada to come home? Yeah. What are you doing? Brielle. Hi. I think this weekend, Kevin and I are gonna spend most of this weekend. I know it sounds boring, but we're probably just gonna be cleaning up our house before he leaves, because he, in his own words, he said, I don't want to leave the house messy. Okay, then I'm fine with him helping me clean. It's cool. So that's what we're probably gonna do this weekend, and I still want to take her to the pool on base, so we might squeeze that in tomorrow. So yep, that is our plan. Plus, as you can tell from our background, the house is messy. Not bad, but you can tell people live in it. At 6 months, I do know for sure that I want to give her avocado. I don't think I'm gonna make it in a puree form. I want to probably slice it in like the finger length, if that makes sense, so that she's able to grab it and feed herself. Kevin's home and he's been home for like 4 hours. What did you say? 3 hours? Oh wait, you got home at like 6:30ish.
Yep, about like 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, I have a question. So let's see if we're on the same page here. When do you think we're gonna start trying for realsies, possibly?
My answer is the same as yours. When she's around a year old.
Because that's when I'm gonna stop breastfeeding. It'll just be easier. It could be later, like she could be a little older than 1 year old, but we'll see. How is that popsicle thing?
Actually pretty terrible.
What does it taste like? Choking on it.
Yeah, there's not really that much flavor.
It just tastes like ice.
Dry. Yeah.
It's dry ice with just food coloring. I mean, that's how they get you. So we're gonna end it here. Brielle's already sleeping because we went on a little walk and she's just passed out.
For now. She will wake up.
Yeah, I look like I have no eyebrows in this light. Maybe it's because I don't. Just kidding, but I'm gonna go now so I can clean up a little bit. Okay, well, say good night.
Good night. Don't have these.
Don't get those. We'll see you tomorrow. How do you feel about leaving us for a month and a few days?
It's not gonna be very fun. Like can't talk.
Do you need CPR?
No, I need this to stop being so crappy.
It's not gonna be fun, but here's Bria. Oh, I'm not even focused.
Considering you have trouble opening up some certain glass stuff.
What do I have trouble opening?
Jars all the time.
Oh, well, yeah. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Here's Brielle. It's gonna be dark. Oh no, she's waking up. Oh no. Dang it. Hello, baby. Go back to sleep. Okay, good night, everyone.